Everyone, I'm the thealicehime, also well known as Alice Ravenstein, and I was thought I made a part 3. And this part 3 is actually when I talk about my pictures in this book, but also going to be very straightforward, and this is me being serious. I could be quirky, I'm kind of a comedian sometimes, I've always been like this. And I actually want to be like straightforward. For me, going to America is for me going to Berlin. And it may sound weird because they're two different places. Berlin's in Germany, and America is actually the other side, 11 hours away from Amsterdam. But I really want to go there because I want to experience how things are in America before I'm gonna start a video. Because I've never been there, and I always see the glam and the beautiful things about America. But I also saw the downsides in a lot of documentaries. And I always wondering how is it, because I'm planning maybe to move in 3 years or earlier, depends how my life is turning up, because my life is going well in Amsterdam, and there's a possibility that things are going to change for me here, like in job wise or in anything. I'm super excited for it. I'm like, it doesn't do what I want, but here it goes. But and I really want to pursue a job in America, maybe like getting a green card, because I'm very because in the Netherlands I have opportunities for acting also, like improv acting or being comedian, and I want to see how things work here. And for me, it's also America. It's going to be a trip I never done by myself. It's scary kind of, but I also excited about it, because who knows who you're gonna meet actually. But I still respect people's boundaries, and my own boundaries also, because I'm not famous. I don't see myself as a famous person. I'm not a famous person. I'm actually a person who loves making videos, like doing improv acting, and there is a possibility I can make my job from it, like a professional job. And I'm actually excited for that. I never thought that what could happen. I can almost be like, like emotional about it, because I'm finally going to make my dreams come true. And so happy. And I want to thank so many actors for inspiring me to proceed my dreams. You guys are, I respect you guys as human beings, and people should treat you more like human beings actually, not like something else. I think it's very important to respect and love stuff. I been through stuff like that too. Sometimes you have to bump your head and get to the wall, and that's okay. That's super okay with me. I don't want to show this. Super okay with me. So this is very like, wow. It's hard to believe that this music in the background it's giving us some kind of Twilight Zone moment. I'm trying to be serious. I cannot believe my life is finally going the right way, and I'm so happy how things are turning out right now. Whoever thought this small town girl, I'm a small town girl living in a big city, who finally can really pursue her dreams. God, who knows? I'm excited. But we're going to the video. Let's go. So, as I said in my other video, I was talking about my meetup. It wasn't actually a meetup, it was actually a couple of days going to Disneyland, which I really liked. Because Disneyland is one of my favorite places to be. Oh my god, look at me. I'm singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. That was actually the umbrella of Singing in the Rain. I was like, oh, I love. And I also like the art in here. Disneyland, wow, Disneyland just stole my heart, man. It's so beautiful. And I love going with the people here. It was actually so much fun. Yeah, this is how I got my name Alice actually. The people in Disneyland call me like, "Hey, you're Alice. You like Pink Alice?" Not everybody liked it when you called me that, but I liked it. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm Alice. Yes, I'm Alice. I'm Alice in Wonderland." Because there's reason why I like going in Halloween. We can finally dress up a Disney girl princesses because I do get it. Like when you're, for me, Lolita is not being dressed up. It's a lifestyle for me. It's one of my part of my lifestyle that I don't give much love to. Should give it more love, but I'm not a full time Japanese person who dressed in Japanese clothing. I'm a person who loves kawaii fashion, and I try to always pursue in a lot of fashion styles and stuff. Back then I wasn't a full time leader, but I always get the chance like wearing Lolita. Oh god, look at this picture. It's actually better than the other one this professional made. Look how happy I was. I was kind of brown. Yeah, I could do get. Oh, this is also. Oh my god, I love this picture. I wish I could show you guys. Oh my god, look at this. My face. I could make myself a meme. This is. Oh yeah, one of my oh, the things here. This is like brilliant. I love Disneyland. There are a lot of villains which I really liked. Oh, it's this Jack and Professor Siffelier. Oh my god, look at this. I really love them. I really like it. Like my face is so adorbs. I love this picture. She actually did the off with your head. Like this is in 2011. God, I was so cute. I should give myself some, and especially the villains, the Disney films. That's why I like the sentence. It's so amazing. Like wow, it's gonna give me chicken pox. Oh, they have Goofy and look, it's Goofy and Donald. I mean. I love Donald. Look at how cute Donald is. Oh my god, I love Donald. And yet, Elsa. Disneyland Paris is one of my favorite attractions. And it's such a. Oh my god, my heart. I want to go back so badly. I want to go so bad. Oh, these were the pictures. God, those were good times. Those were good. Oh, it's actually shorter than I thought. So. What you can tell is actually, for me, talking about my teenage years, it's weird because it's actually such a long time ago. I'm not, no, I'm not kind. I'm trying to know how long time it is, but for me, it was like the music makes us actually extra vibes in there. How you know? Oh my god, it gives me extra vibes. And I was like, oh my god, wow, it's really good. But let me think. When I was if I can talk about my teenage years, I talk how awkward I was as a teenager, and when I started become into. It's also the part when I started get developed interest in Japanese fashion. I loved the outfits what they were in manga. I was more person who reads more manga than anime. I watch anime. I mostly watch the dubs because I've been grown up with dub anime, and I watch anime. I have to think about. I watch animes where they were on television like Gundam Wing and Blade and Pokemon in Dutch. That's why I'm looking away because I'm like, how are you gonna say this? I'm like, how are you gonna say this? And I got inspired by fashions like that. And my lipstick's gonna give up. Yeah, I drink a lot of tea because I was actually sick, and I'm feeling better since I'm drinking more tea. So I should drink more tea in my life, more green tea. This is actually amazing. It's also weird to talk about my teenagers because I always felt like when I was a teenager, like I never considered myself as a Dutch person. Even when I was born, it's very confusing to tell about this. I see myself as as a person. It sounds weird, but I consider myself more Portuguese than Dutch actually, because it's weird. And when I think about the times in my high school, we had high school, middle school in one place, so it was kind of scary for me always to go to school. I hated going to that school. And it's because of the bullying also. I was 14 years old and this is so hard for me. And then we had a bus that goes to our school. And I've been bullied, like literally bullied in a horrible way you can treat a human being. I don't know why. Oh, that's my bunny. It's going to talk like a seagull. I don't know why people bully, because they say bullies suffering in ways also, but I don't get. I didn't get it. Actually, I still don't get it. But yeah, it was weird. It was like not friendly, and I even had a teacher who was very tough on me. I don't know why she was tough. She was always tough on me. Maybe she's trying something to learn. Mostly tough teachers actually like you. Sometimes you're like, oh, they may not like you, but they actually like you because they want to make you toughen you a little bit off because you're too soft. Actually, that could be a possibility. But when I see her, she did really like me. She did. She was actually more a nurturing person, like a mom. It was very weird. So at my school, before I came Gothic, we have a possibility to put to give oh my god, sorry, I just had food. We had the possibility to make coffee and make tea for the teachers, and we can bring with a cards to them and like saying, hey, do you wanna, you knocking on the door like this, and you're like, coffee or tea, hello, good morning or good afternoon, coffee or tea. And he will say coffee or tea with a spoon of milk and a little bit of sugar in there. And they had the possibility. That's cool. That was cool about my school. I did like some things about my school, because when we had celebrations like Carnival or Sinterklaas or surprise, that's something like we did in Santa Claus. That means that you can make surprise is actually, I'm a little bit itchy, sorry. Surprise is actually where you can make get a card. I think it's like Secret Santa. People know Secret Santa. You make something that people will write what they like, and you make something for that person, and that's what we call surprise. We did it with Sinterklaas. And this music in the background right now. And now it's going something dramatic going to happen. Yeah. Hey seagull, shut up. So what actually happened? Well, the guy who is actually bullying me, this stupid idiot has a crush on him. Why, I still don't know why. Because I think it's because he was one of the popular guys and I really liked him and everybody had him, and I was so in my teenage love affair. Kind of. I never had a relationship with this guy. Thank God. That would totally... I asked him out. He said no. He called me and he said that we're not going out, and kind of hurt my feelings. But I finally get over it. I was like, you're a tough girl. You can go over it. I was like, Mom, give me some ice cream. No, I didn't do that. I was actually... Teenage years, god dang it. So he had me at surprise. Surprise. It's the surprise, we call it surprise. And he made some bread, very old bread. He was a prankster. But in a mean way, like a prankster. Like a bullying kind of way, like I don't know why. Maybe he liked me, maybe I don't like me. I'm still figuring out, did he really like me? Didn't he like me? What is happening here? I'm confused. Maybe I'm very confused by things like that. I'm like, maybe because I'm a woman. I don't know. Because my hand was like and he did actually give me a cute bracelet. So, totes to that. So, especially when I became gothic, things changed. Oh god, I got bullied more. I don't know what it is when people dress in a different way, why people should bully them, or because of race, or because of anything, because I never get why should you do that. Just ignore them and just mind your own business. Like, okay, that sounds very harsh from me, right? But I'm like, just ignore them, just do your own thing. I don't get the bullying, actually. I don't get the whole bullying part. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's for me like, it's too confused. I'm like, why? If you're jealous, why bully somebody? I don't get it. Don't be that person, please don't. If you're jealous of somebody, you just have to be strong. Make your own risks. I did that. I was very sensitive, and things were very hard for me sometimes. As teenagers, I think all teenagers, we all suffered in our own ways. We all suffered in our own ways, and we all trying to say the happy stuff because the happy memories are most important things, actually. But honestly, God, I've been bullied for so many things. I don't know why guys did that. Sometimes we were just teasing, like I used to wear Scottish schoolgirl outfits because I was a big fan of schoolgirl outfits. I still am, as an adult, and not in a you know, the way like boom chicka bow wow wow way. Actually, I was actually, because I was a fan of tattoo. So yeah, that was my 40 years old. I would still dress in that kind of outfit. It doesn't fit me. I became more curvier. But the thing is actually with with my outfits, I became gothic, and everybody was like, "What kind of gothic? Kind of skateboarding, dressing, kind of a bit tomboy, kind of a bit tougher," and people were like, "What?" And I get slightly a little interesting people, and they called me dog color. There was a guy who I think he likes me, and I was like, does he like me? Do I like him back? I don't know. And he was like, totally like, hey, dog color, hey, you're wearing a dog color. Is somebody just wanna just go? And I was super annoyed by that. I was like, but he was actually nice. When we were alone, he was actually nice. I was like, what is happening here? I think this guy kind of likes me. Kind of. Teenagers, I don't get them. I still don't get it. Maybe I'm just confused. But it's very, very weird. Because here's the thing. Most of the time, a lot of when I was alternative, a lot of girls and guys didn't like me in a way I like them. Because I wasn't maybe not alternative enough, or just not gutsy enough, or I don't know why. I had a lot of people I had secret crushes, like not like I have my crush right now, but but in my teenage years I had some crushes, like, oh, I like this person, I like, it's happened, you know, like it goes fast and you're heartbroken. I've been heartbroken a lot of times. I'm a sensitive human being. It's gonna be right, honey. Tea. Actually, tea. I like saying, it's tea. I know you heard dogs barking. Wanna have a conversation too, guys? Come and get it. Yeah, it's very weird. Because it's very hard also talking about it. I get chickenpox when I'm talking about it. I'm like, ooh, what is happening here? And I always thought that my life could change. I was always hoping to I want to leave that life, actually. I was super happy being and here's the thing, I was super confident. I was like, where did I get this confidence from? With my fashion and everything, people would stare at me in a negative way and a positive way, like this. Or just like this. Or this. It was actually funny. It was entertaining for me, kind of. But I do get why I get attention. I'm dressed different than most people are. And you to attract attention. Even when I'm dressed like this, and this is kind of a normal look for me, I still get attention. I'm used to it. I'm getting actually used to it. I'm like, you should get used to it. It's like, but actually, it's also the thing like, wow, it's sad. Especially in my teenage years, I was like trying to find myself, kind of. I think it's normal to find yourself when you're a teenager, and life doesn't always give you flowers. Sometimes it has roses, but every rose has its thorns, and it's very harmful and sad when I look back at it. I was super happy when it was alternative. Could be myself, and we're going to Dusseldorf. We're going to shops we had a lot of alternative shops. Back today, kids, we had shops, and you could shop on the internet, but it wasn't a big thing like it is now. Feeling old yet? Kind of. And we used to have CDs. Remember CDs? God. Oh, I used to play when I was actually like when I came home and I had those bad school days. I would go and just play tag and like. And my mom wants to say, "Hey, how was school?" I was like, "I need to go. I'm gonna play my video games." I'm like, I was like, "Nope." Not gonna talk about it. Not gonna talk about it. I felt so uncomfortable. I wish I talked more to my mom when I was a teenager, but I was actually more like pushing everything inside of me. I was like, oh, I cannot talk. I used to have a girlfriend back then, and I talked with her, and God, those moments were hard for both of us. We both been through a lot of stuff together, and we were just close to each other. Too bad we don't see each other as friends anymore, but I hope she's happy and she be happy with somebody. I think she hopes that for me too. And I'm like, wow, I was 17, I had a girlfriend for a month. Yeah, I had a girlfriend. Sounds kinky, right? I know. I'm not trying to be kinky. Or am I? No, I'm not. I'm just being awkward and weird. This is actually fun, actually. Talking about my past in a positive way, not in a negative way, like, oh, I'm so sad. Life sucks. This I cannot do. But I'm like, actually, like, life is actually being okay. I'm trying to be more positive in anything in my life. Be a positive being. It's very good to look a positive way in life. Not everything in your life is positive. Absolutely not. But it's good to learn from it, process it, talk about it, and move on. That's what I'm going to do. Kind of. Kind of. This kind of music is very good for you, making your videos more like lighthearted and friendly and positive and wow. This is just me. This is always I am. I can be serious, but I'm actually kind of, like being a bit of weirdo. Yeah. But it's almost 23 hours. But this is going to be, I think I'm gonna make a series about me just talking in the camera and trying to show pictures maybe or things about my life. Because these things are not what I'm private about. I'm private about a lot of things in my personal life. And I hope people respect that, because I respect their privacy too. But these kind of things I'm very open with, and I want to be open with it. I want to be open with you guys. I want to be open to the audience here. Just like, who's this person behind this camera? I'm a human being. I'm not famous. I'm a human being. I have feelings. I have high respect for people, and I have very respect for my crush. So I always try to be supportive of myself and also in my life. And I also try to be that in my. I'm that like a friend also. So yeah, that's me, how I am. This is a real person. This is who I really am, and I'm not trying to be fake or lying to the audience. Like, when I'm acting, is a different thing. When I'm here in front of you for the camera, this is the person you really see, and this is a person who I really am. This is a part of myself. Oh, did I wink there? I winked there. This is a part of the person I am. I'm showing the part of my style, a part of my life. And I really hope you guys have a lovely day. Hope you guys have a nice, weird, oh God, I can't say it. Guys, I hope you guys would enjoy your day. That's the word. because I'm very polite. I love the British kind of politeness, so I'm keeping that in my life too. And I hope you guys love to watch my videos, because I'm very happy with the views you give me on the views I get on my Twitter. I really respect that. And you know how you need to know what you need if you want to follow me or anything, like to see what I'm doing. Just go ahead. Well, guys, this is the video.